Fox 5 Health News, a new treatment in the works. It gets painted on your skin and may help wrinkles and bags under your eyes disappear.
Wow, this is really intriguing. Dr. Devi in the house with more on this. Do explain.
Well, I think it's fascinating work, right? So it's been developed by researchers with Harvard and MIT. So it's not approved yet. It's just, pilot studies, but I think it has a lot of promise.
Yeah.
The idea is that you have this almost like a Band-Aid that looks like the skin that's covering the skin. So it has medical applications, it has cosmetic applications too. So on the medical side, let's say that you have something like eczema or a burn, psoriasis, some other kind of skin disease. This could actually protect the skin underneath, right? It's like a Band-Aid protecting it from all the toxins in the environment and everything else. And then, of course, there's the cosmetic implications.
Let's talk turkey here. Let's get to how this is going to make us look better, younger, less baggies under our eyes.
That's where it's making all the headlines, let's be honest.
Right. This is a billion-dollar invention.
So the thing there is that if you have, let's say, a flaw or whatever, like pimples, wrinkles, bags under the eyes, anything, that this might actually cover that area and hide it. It's sort of like an invisible skin.
Right.
But on top of it, the researchers are trying to link it to, the properties of skin that go along with aging. So when you pinch, let's say, a baby's skin, it just recoils really fast, like it comes back into place, right? But as you get older, much older, the skin doesn't really come back that quickly. It doesn't have that same recoil. So what they're trying to synthesize is a polymer that recoils faster, so that not only will it cover the skin and hide the damage, but perhaps they could actually repair the skin.
Makes so much sense because, what we're trying to do now is sort of fix it from the inside out, reverse cellular damage and all this sort of stuff, which is near impossible. But if you could sort of spackle something on top, that makes a lot more sense to me,
Exactly. And there's so many things involved in aging because there's aging inside the body, not just on the skin, right? This is just sort of a cover. But if you can protect the skin and figure out how to just maybe appease the people who want to look better, right? Then you've got that, and then slowly come to the aging part of it.
Love it.
Touch somebody's fake
Hurry up,
skin.
guys at MIT and Harvard. Get on it quick.
Whew. This world. Thank you for that one. Okay, let's talk about this. A shocking way to kick bad habits. It's a bracelet designed to give your willpower a bit of a boost, to say the least. Please explain.
Well, the idea here is that you wear a bracelet, and if you have a bad habit, you either program it to deliver a little bit of a shock, or it actually, you can press the button and give yourself a shock. So you're associating something negative with the bad habit.
Right.
It's like an electric spanking, right? That you're trying to get yourself into this habit where you stop doing whatever it is that you want to avoid. But there are different ways of looking at this, right? Whatever the bad habit is probably has some negative consequences anyway. So, for example, smoking has a negative consequence that you might get sick, you might develop cancer, you can have back pain in my field, for example. But maybe those consequences aren't as immediate, right? So you can get by for a long time, whereas if this gives you like a little shock, that you would know right away, hey, I shouldn't have done that. But the weakness there is, of course, that you can always turn it off, right? You don't have to give yourself that shock. And of course, you don't want to harm yourself more than the habit does. Although,
it seems hard to imagine that would be worse for you than smoking.
Yeah.
All right, so we contacted the company that makes the bracelets. They told us the device is exceptionally safe. The strongest stimulus is only 350 volts. That device creates a circuit on the surface of the skin and has no lasting effect. I think this seems like a decent idea to me. I think the real problem is you're going to take the stupid bracelet off after 3 days and be like, I'm going to keep smoking and not wear this bracelet.
Exactly. They've tried something similar with alcohol. So it's a pill that people took that basically...
You get really sick if you drink on it.
Exactly. So it works for some people, but you have to be motivated enough to keep taking it because most people will stop.
Of course.
Gotcha. Fair enough. All right.